Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and for the own that are joining us online. So good evening, good afternoon, good morning from wherever you are joining us. My name is Peshang, and I want to talk about a different perspective of what Dr. Jonas just talked about. And my talking point will be mainly about a personal life experience. I am a newly married, and as a newly married, I am going to talk to you about the perspective of a newly married person regarding the climate anxiety. Okay? So let me give you a fact. A new baby born, the people who were born in 1960 are the people who were born in 2020 are facing 7 times more than climate extreme event than the people who were born in 1960s. So a newborn baby in 2020 is facing 7 times more climate extreme events. And this gives anxiety to all of us. So, okay, let's have a children, okay? So everyone loves to have children, to have someone to be called dad, mom, okay? And to love the grandchildren, but again, we come to the point of view of climate anxiety. Okay, let's have a children, but for which future? For the future that my child says that, okay, judge me why you didn't do anything while you were youth, you were in the international platforms, you ruined my life, I don't like to be in this world full of extreme events, full of flooding, full of fire. So this gives anxiety to all of us and keeps the people, should we have children or not? Which is a real big problem for the population. And then let me give you another data. Many institutions run surveys around the world to check whether the newly married couples want to have children or not. And do you believe me that 60% of them are saying no? Do you know why? Because of climate anxiety. Because they're afraid that they will have a good future for their child or children, which is really furious for us. And the world leaders also are dads and moms, okay? And their children are growing, but same anxiety happens to them also. So the key point is that what should we do? And the answer is very simple. We should act. And we should act now. While we are youth, while our voice are heard, while we are at international platforms, we can come, we can speak, we can represent our country, we can represent our thoughts, okay? But we should synthesize our thoughts and just remove and get out from the barrier of nation, color, religion, okay? Anything. And have a shared common values, which is we are here for the planet. And let's reduce the anxiety that we have among us by being more eco-friendly, by having hope, by planting trees. One of my personal experience was that people were celebrating birthdays with cakes, okay? And putting candles, okay? I'm 30 years old, so I will put 30 candles, okay? Like that. But environmentalists in my country have the idea that each year in my birthday, I will plant that much amount of tree. I am 30 years, I will plant 30 trees. And I will name, if I have a kid, this is your tree, just protect it. So it will give them hope. So the thing that we need all of us to have now, to give hope to each other and to act, not to just sit down, not to just act like victims, okay? We are not victims. We should not act like victims, okay? We should act. We are very powerful and we can change things. We can move the mountains if we come together hand in hand. So our slogan at Unify last year was that let's unify for water and climate. So let's unify and let our actions flow for tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you, Dr. Jonas. My personal commitment is that whatever you are doing, whoever you are and wherever you are located, just try to make when you sleep at night, try to sleep peacefully, okay? Doing something for nature. So this is the least that you can do, okay? And try to have as less as carbon footprint as you can. and this is the least that we can do. So our job is not to just say, oh, governments are not doing this, they are not listening to us, inclusive. No. Start from yourself and try to gradually increase the circle to have commitments. And my personal commitment is that I try to plant trees every year. I try to segregate food, which is not segregated in my country. I try to use as less as plastic as I can. So those are personal commitments which I can do, and I can sleep at night. So this is.
And while we're doing the sticky notes, I'm just gonna ask our panel for a quick closing statement. If you could limit it to one statement, one sentence, what would you like to leave our audience?
No matter where are you, no matter who you are always capable of changing yourself if you cannot change others. Thank you.